Where was John the other day? There was a reunion of his cast of the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
There's a weird thing going on between me and John. John is angry with me, so his way of punishing me is yesterday he didn't come into the studio once. He actually sat and did his job.
You know, that's funny, because I actually looked for him a couple of times, and I never, he's usually standing in there in the crowd, and I never saw him.
But it's making him mental, because today already he's walked in twice. He hasn't talked to me. He talks to Gary and he talks to Fred, but he walks in a depressed way.
Moping.
But he's worked his way back into the studio 2 times already.
Yeah, but you realize that
I love to watch
when
John.
something doesn't work for him, like yesterday, saying out of here didn't get your attention.
Didn't work. I loved it.
Today,
I found out I like when he's out of the studio. He's on the phones. He's working and doing his job. Gary said he got a lot of work done yesterday. He's punishing me by working.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I love it.
See, that kills him now.
I'm sorry. I love it.
He took the wrong tactic.
But he did go out and do some interviews yesterday. He was on fire yesterday.
See there?
He went out and interviewed celebrities. He did his job.
But I'm sure he missed, see, now he doesn't live in Los Angeles with his friends.
Right.
And they were all at some reunion of the cast, and his best friend Chris was there, and Bruce,
we all missed you.
And Julie Brown.
Wait a minute. Was this televised?
Well, they were somewhere, and they, some reporter stuck a microphone in front of him and interviewed him.
It was press release. But John wasn't there.
Night piece on it.
John can't be part of it. He didn't know what to do. He's the only one with a job he actually has to be at.
Yeah, they're still partying. Since they were let out of the jungle.
It's like they're back in the jungle.
Yeah, they're back to their lives of doing nothing.
Right.
I felt bad for John.
Right. I know.
He's like the kid who goes to the prep school on scholarship and can't really hang with the rest of the crowd on the weekends.
Yeah.
I'm like, John, go in. Why would I go in?
No, I can't go in.
What if I go in? He always tells me
no. I don't want him in.
He told me the other day that he's still angry about the phone call.
Oh, yeah.
When he called from Australia.
Good.
You yelled at him. He's still angry about that.
Good.
You got to understand something. This is the way John told me. He was in Australia. He didn't know what was going on for 15 days. He was definitely a little loopy in the sense like he missed us. He missed everybody really bad.
Good. So he should. He didn't show up for 3 weeks.
So he was calling just like literally out of love for us, and he did not see it coming.
Good.
He didn't see it coming.
Good. He should. It's amazing.
We didn't see him coming either.
It's amazing when I take off 3 weeks from work and tell everyone I'm going to be gone for 2. I would come out of the jungle loopy and think everyone was happy with me.
But he's hurt.
That's an amazing thing. When he gets a real job in 2 years, you're going to see how his boss doesn't put up with any of these shenanigans. He's been coddled too long. Coddled. There's a rude awakening happening. 2.5 years. The countdown begins.
I couldn't believe he said he was angry that you got upset with him that he wasn't here to do his job.
Yeah, he's mad at me. He's mad at me that he missed work.
He's like a baby.
And you know what? He's mad at me. I gave him a 3-week vacation to go make $100,000.
He's fast.
We should all be so mad at me.
This really is the original reality show because now I'll go back in there. It's uncomfortable. John's having a conversation to the radio.
I don't care. It's wonderful. He did a good job yesterday. He went out and did interviews and he did his job. That's all I ask. I don't need him in here. Keep him out. Out and see. He wants to be at war. He can't win the war with me. There's no war.
Does he
I am the war.
realize that?
I am war. Hear me proud.
You're the United States. He's Iraq.
Right.
Well, I will tell you. I mentioned this the other day.
And by the way, the war will be over in 2.5 years. He's at war with me. 2.5 years it'll be over, and he'll work for someone who's a great guy. Not me.
I think he's having a very difficult time transitioning in the sense that he went over there and was treated like a star, and he came back here and he's being treated like a
I know.
I think it's a tough transition.
Hey, tell me about it. When I got done with my movie, I went into a major depression.
Yeah, you had to come back here to this radio.
Yeah, I mean, when I was doing that movie, they treated me like a movie star. I was Ben Affleck, except with a big nose and a skinny neck.
And J-Lo.
I tell you, they treated me so well. I was there with Betty Thomas.
Look how many assistants you had.
I had assistants. I had friends. I had an apartment. They stopped shooting.
There was a person who would stand there and would hold a fan on you.
A fan on me. She's not kidding.
No, I know.
A fan held a fan.
Yeah. They held a fan on me so I wouldn't sweat.
It was a cute girl, not some big ugly guy.
Exactly.
And she carried around what looked like a diaper bag for a baby for Howard, and anything he might need at any moment, she had it in that bag.
Let me tell you, when I came home from that, my head was spinning.
I watched her one day.
Some say it was the beginning of the end of my marriage.
Right.
Yeah. But I watched her one day. Need a tissue? In the bag. Need some peanuts? In the bag.
Yeah.
What do you need?
there was food in the bag.
I started looking at my wife and go, where's your diaper bag tonight? It's the diaper bag. Where's my peanuts?
That's why so many guys who are movie stars get divorced, because they want an assistant, not a wife.
There's somebody saying, take out the trash. They're like, who are you talking
There's
to?
somebody, I swear, I heard Jim Carrey tell that story. When he did his first movie, the wife said, take out the trash, and he left. He took himself out.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah.
I'm going.
They spoil you rotten. I have never eaten so well as on a movie set.
And they brought it to you. It was like, Howard, what would you like?
Yeah.
And you could just throw out the wildest choice in the world,
Yeah.
and 10 minutes later, it was on
there.
a silver platter carried by a butler.
Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure. If you don't perform well, they start yelling at you. But aside from that, I seem to be doing pretty well after the first 3 days, and everyone was pleased.
See, when you're the star of the movie, that starts from the very beginning. But when you're like a third or fourth lead, you get power after 2 weeks, because now they need you.
Right.
They can't
Right, they
reshoot
got
that first
some
2 weeks.
footage on you.
Then you start getting your ass kissed a little.
So he thinks he's on. He wants to go back to the jungle with the way they were treating him. It's not going to happen.
This is the real reality show for John.
This is the real
That
life.
was surreal out there. That was his make-believe.
That was my gift to him. I didn't even have to approve that. That was a gift I gave him. I don't have to give out gifts.
See, now you're burning his fuse.
I don't care. It's a gift. Then leave.
But I think
go make your own thing.
I think by you saying that's a gift you gave him, I think John feels he earned it.
They didn't earn it. It's a gift. They want Howard Stern to mention things on the radio. They do it for everyone on the show. That's why you're on Hollywood Squares. Beth got called to do a sitcom the other day. She said, it's because I'm your girlfriend. I never got called to do sitcoms. She gets it. You get it. He still doesn't get it.
And it's funny, too, because...
He thinks he's generating something.
He got out there and he was performing.
Yeah.
See,
Mr. Star. Mr. Sitcom Star.
Just get in and do your job.
You know, it's funny, because I totally get it. And I just did Hollywood Squares for the third time, and I totally get it. And I remember when Jackie did it, when he came back...
Jackie was the same. John and Jackie the same guy.
I said to myself the other day, I wonder if Jackie realizes he was replaced by Gary.
Yeah. He doesn't.
And how easy that was. That, it wasn't about him.
Here it is. Jackie left the show. Hollywood Squares doesn't call anymore. Why?
But it's funny, because I remember Jackie coming back about he killed, and it's great, and almost
And remember, he wouldn't talk about them with us because he didn't want to burn the bridge.
He didn't want to burn the bridge. It's like Johnny. He doesn't want to talk about what went on in the jungle. He didn't want to burn his friends.
Yeah.
Dope.
You know, it's so funny. I took my friend with me to L.A. this week.
Burn everyone, because we're the only ones that count. We're the only ones hiring you.
And yet, what does he do? He burns you.
Yeah. Well, that's it. 2.5 years, I'm letting him hang. Let him hang out to dry.
And he's still going to sit out there and not come in.
No, he's not allowed in here anymore.
Oh.
He's talking to the radio. You're right.
He should talk to the radio. All right, listen. Jackie wants to make an announcement.
Okay.
Hello, Hollywood Squares. Did you lose my phone number? Come on, please. Oh, come on.
He was a funny dude, because I remember the other guy that he hooked up with that was going to make him a star was the guy that created Laugh-In.
Yeah, George Schlatter.
Yes.
Everyone was going to make him a star.
And at one point, I really get the impression that you were holding him back.
Yeah, he told me that. He said, if it wasn't for this show, this is what he told me. If it wasn't for this radio show, he would be out in Hollywood writing scripts, and he says, God only knows what would have happened in my life. This show could be holding me back. I said, you know what? You got to leave then.
Remember, even the Friars Club, where he joined and paid dues, he couldn't get on that stupid day as of the roast, and he decided it was your fault.
He said to me, the reason they will not let me perform at the dais is because I'm associated with this show.
Then they started calling Howard to sit on the dais.
Yeah, I said, well, then why do they want me?
And every comedian,
different.
Every comedian that comes through here, the Greg Fitzsimmons and Nick DiPaolo's all sit on a dais at the Friday.
Most people understand what's going on.
Well, you know what
Jackie and John never did. And they know and John was a disciple of Jackie's for many years. We did a walkout with him.
You know, it's almost not John's fault. It's almost like Jackie brainwashed him.
No, it's John's fault. You got to use his brains.
I used to warn him. I said, don't listen to Jackie. But he'd have dinner with him every night.
Oh, yeah.
And it seeps in.
How I did this?
I'll tell you, he almost got me once, too.
Oh, then when Jackie left, John was... he said to me, he had a meeting with me. He says, well, why did you do that to Jackie? I said, it's about time you got deprogrammed. Here's the facts.
Is that right?
Here's the money Jackie was offered. He went, what?
You know, it's funny, Jackie tried...
You can't put my brain in someone else's head. And some people enjoy their jobs, and some people are just jealous and bitter and always looking for an angle. How to get more. How to get something out of the situation.
He paints himself into a corner. It's interesting with him. He doesn't see when he's well off and he should let something go.
Well, he needs me to pay attention to him.
Yeah,
that's why he walked in today moping.
This is a thing he should let go and be happy he's still here and try to make up for what he did wrong. No. He's going to make you wrong.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
This is a really dumb idea of his.
And it's making me realize who he is. It's bringing up some of those feelings again.
This is exactly what I'm saying. He's doing the wrong thing, especially at the wrong time.
Yeah, the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
He is not well thought out.
No. I'm looking for the next Scott Einziger in the midst. And all fingers are pointing at him.
You might as well just stuck a knife right there.
I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
You know what's so funny? If this were me, right, if you were talking about me right now, he'd be on me. Get in there. Go in there. Come on. Go. Come on, go.
I don't allow him in here anymore. He's off the air. He will become a D. You know how you don't remember Jackie after a while? You're not going to remember him.
Oh, boy.
Off the air.
Well, that's the end of his friendships. Does he realize?
Yep. No more Melissa Rivers. Taking it all away.
Chris, this is the 50th call. Why ain't you? Maybe you got the wrong number. I'm on my wife's cell phone.
That's right.
Here's the new number.